Pain is not the enemy. Complaining is. Let me start by saying something uncomfortable, something most people try to avoid hearing. The pain in your life is not what is ruining you. It is not what is holding you back. It is not what is destroying your confidence or your future. The real damage comes from how you respond to pain. More specifically, it comes from how much you complain about it. The work hurts, growth hurts, discipline hurts, waiting hurts, being misunderstood hurts, being alone hurts, being patient hurts, improving yourself hurts, becoming better hurts. There is no version of a meaningful life that does not include pain. That was never an option. That was never negotiable. Yet, somewhere along the way, we were taught that pain means something is wrong. If something feels hard, we assume we are failing. If something feels uncomfortable, we assume we chose the wrong path. If something hurts emotionally or physically, we believe life is being unfair to us. So we complain. We complain about how tired we are. We complain about how hard things feel. We complain about how slow progress is. We complain about how nobody understands us. We complain about how unfair the situation is. And every complaint does something dangerous. It teaches your brain to resist reality. That resistance turns normal pain into unnecessary suffering. This video is not about motivation. It is not about pretending pain does not exist. It is not about being emotionless or tough for the sake of looking strong. This is about understanding pain correctly and using it instead of fighting it. The rule is simple. Do not complain. Just enjoy the pain. Now let me explain exactly what that means. We live in a world designed to minimize discomfort. Technology removes waiting. Entertainment removes boredom. Social media removes silence. Food delivery removes hunger. Comfort is available instantly. Because of that, our tolerance for discomfort has dropped to historic lows. Anything slightly difficult feels unbearable, but pain has always been the entry price for anything valuable. Every strong body was built through physical pain. Every confident mind was shaped through emotional discomfort. Every disciplined person learned to move through resistance instead of away from it. Pain is not a sign that something is wrong. Pain is often a sign that something is working. The problem is not pain itself. The problem is how we mentally label pain. When pain appears, most people immediately ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Or "Why is this so hard?" Or "Why does life have to be this way?" Those questions create resistance. And resistance is where suffering is born. Here is the core theory you must understand. Pain and suffering are not the same thing. Pain is physical or emotional sensation. Suffering is pain combined with mental resistance. Pain is unavoidable. Suffering is optional. This idea comes from both ancient philosophy and modern psychology. Stoic philosophers believed that people suffer not because of events, but because of their judgments about those events. Modern neuroscience supports this. When you resist pain, your brain activates fear circuits. When you accept pain, your brain activates adaptation and problem-solving circuits. The pain does not disappear, but it becomes manageable. Two people can experience the same hardship. One grows stronger, the other collapses. The difference is not strength, talent, or luck. The difference is how much mental resistance they add to the pain. Complaining is one of the most common forms of resistance. Complaining feels harmless. It feels like release. It feels honest. But psychologically, it trains weakness. Every time you complain, you are teaching your brain that discomfort is dangerous and unfair, even when it is not. Neurons that fire together wire together. The more you complain, the faster your brain associates effort with negativity. Over time, discomfort begins to feel threatening. You start avoiding effort. You start seeking comfort first. You start quitting earlier than you should. Strong people are not strong because they feel less pain. They are strong because they do not amplify pain with unnecessary mental noise. They do not narrate their suffering. They do not dramatize it. They do not seek sympathy as relief. They feel the pain, respect it, and continue. This is where people misunderstand the phrase, enjoy the pain. It does not mean chasing suffering or pretending pain feels good. It means understanding what pain represents. Pain is evidence. Pain is evidence that you are pushing past comfort. Pain is evidence that you are learning something new. Pain is evidence that your old limits are being challenged. Pain is evidence that growth is happening. The burn in your muscles means adaptation. The frustration of learning means intelligence expanding. The boredom of discipline means self-trust forming. The loneliness of focus means priorities becoming clear. When you stop asking, why does this hurt? And start asking, what is this building? Pain becomes meaningful instead of threatening. Let us apply this to real life. Work is supposed to feel hard before it feels rewarding. Mastery always comes after boredom. Complaining about work delays growth. Silent focus accelerates it. The pain of repetition becomes reliability. Reliability beats talent every time. Discipline hurts because freedom is earned. Waking up early hurts. Saying no hurts. Being consistent hurts. That pain is not punishment. That pain is the price of self-respect. Emotional pain follows the same rules. Heartbreak hurts. Rejection hurts. Failure hurts. Complaining keeps you stuck in the moment. Acceptance moves you forward. Pain processed becomes wisdom. Pain resisted becomes trauma. Here is the silent advantage most people miss. While others complain, you adapt. While others dramatize, you build tolerance. While others quit, you stay. You do not need to announce your struggle. You do not need validation to continue. Silence becomes your edge. Now let us turn this philosophy into daily practice. Rule 1. Feel the pain, but do not narrate it. Stop telling stories about how hard things are. Just feel the sensation and act anyway. Stories add weight. Silence reduces it. Rule 2. Replace complaints with commands. Instead of saying, this sucks, say, breathe. Say, focus. Say, next step. Commands move you forward. Complaints keep you stuck. Rule 3. Respect pain. Pain is information. It tells you where you are weak, where you need adjustment, and where growth is happening. Listen, adjust, and continue. At some point, something shifts. You stop asking why things are hard and start expecting them to be hard. You stop needing comfort to keep going. You stop panicking under pressure. You become calm in situations that break other people. That identity is rare, and it is powerful. Now here is your challenge. For the next 7 days, when something hurts, do not complain. Not out loud, not internally. Do not explain it. Do not dramatize it. Just say, this is part of it, and continue. At the end of each day, you will realize something important. The pain did not disappear, but it lost its control over you. Pain is not here to break you. It is here to shape you. Stop complaining to life. Start cooperating with it. Do not complain. Just enjoy the pain. Because on the other side of pain is the version of you that does not need comfort to keep going. You are not broken. You are being built.